Hi everyone, and welcome to the Jacob Exit channel. If you're one of my -4 returning subscribers, welcome back. Today we're going to be working on these Sailor Moon inspired shorts. They're really cute, so let's get into it. So first we're going to take a ruler, straight edge of some sort, and we're going to measure out how long we want the shorts to be. Or how short. Go ahead and trace a line across, and do it on the other side. Take your scissors, and now we're going to cut across. Make sure that the two bottom edges are straightly aligned, just like this. And cut across. So over here I'm deciding I want to put some sort of design there, so I'm not going to touch it. We're going to go ahead and draw lines on the other side. Alright, perfect. Go ahead and cut across the lines. It might be easier to do this with an X-Acto blade, but I like to do things the hard way. Now same thing with the back. I'm going to do a design on that side, so I won't touch it. Go ahead and draw your lines on the other side. Okay, so after throwing it in the washing machine, you're going to get some loose threads like this. It's going to be easier to pull out the blue threads. Take your scissors and some tweezers. You're going to need the scissors to clean up the loose white threads, and then the tweezers to pick out the blue threads. This is going to be the hardest part. So go ahead and pick out the blue threads. And I promise you, this is going to take forever. Alright, so this is them all finished. That's how the loose white thread should look. Now we're going to do some research on what we want on our shorts. I decided I wanted the Sailor Moon logo, but in Japanese. I thought that this rainbow design would suffice. And I also decided I wanted a little something extra. So I searched up the crystal star brooch. I also decided I wanted a sort of like NASCAR racer type vibe, so I'm gonna put checkerboard design up the side of the shorts. Take any standard tape. This is just a packaging tape. You can use masking tape, and we're going to tape off the edges so we get a clean edge with our checkerboard design. Go ahead and measure it all out and draw it in pen. Mine are all 3/4 of an inch in width and length, and then go ahead and use black and white paint to fill in the little squares. It might be easier to do white first, but like I said, I do things the hard way. Alright, so this is our checkerboard all finished. I think it looks great. Make sure when you're doing this, you're really careful on where you get the paint, because I had it on my finger and I got it on the shorts right here. Alright, so I've sketched out the logo onto a paper, and now I'm going to go ahead and take an X-Acto blade. It'd probably be better if you have the little X-Acto blade holder, but I lost mine, so I'm just using the blade. Alright, so that's it all cut out. Now position it on the pants where you'd like it. I think this little vertical way against the checkerboard's cool, so I'm going to go ahead and tape it all down in place. I'm going to trace it out, and be careful when you trace because you want to get sort of an exact match for the paper outline you just did. Alright, perfect. So I filled all the letters in with white because I want the colors to pop, and now I'm gonna just go ahead and paint the colors on. I'm copying the reference pretty much exactly as much as I can. So it starts out blue to teal to green to yellow, so on and so forth. Oh, and by the way, I'm just using acrylic paints. Alright, perfect. This is the letters all finished, and I think they look great. Alright, so I've decided that I want sort of like a patch of the crystal star brooch, so I'm using this cup as a reference for size. I'm using some spare jean from before, and I'm going to trace that cup size on there. I sort of eyeballed the design for this. If you want to use the trace and sketch method that we used with the paper for the letters earlier, you can go ahead and do that. I put some white where the gold will go, just so that the gold will be a little bit brighter. And 500 layers of paint later, here is the crystal star brooch. I actually went ahead and added some shadow to the gold just to set it apart from the pink a little bit more. And that's it with the rhinestones. And so we're going to go ahead and take our E6000, which I also used to glue down the rhinestones, and we're going to apply it to the pant pocket and also to the patch to secure it on. Alright, and there it is. These are the finished product, you guys. I think they look great. I had a lot of fun making them, and I think they're super stylish, and also, who doesn't want something Sailor Moon themed? Come on. Alright, you guys, that's it for this video. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, be sure to give it a like before you head out. Also, be sure to hit that subscribe button because I'm going to be coming out with more interesting videos. If you want to see how I wore these, how I styled them, or if you just want to keep up with my projects in general, go ahead and follow me on Instagram. I'm at Jacob Hexa, just like here on YouTube. This was so much fun to do, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. Jane!